I'm Bill Minter, outdoor adventure guide from Waterbury, Vermont, and I'm here at Sugar Bush Resort in Warren, Vermont, and we're going to learn how to ride a snowboard. First thing you got to remember, after you've got all the gear, you've got your board, you've got your boots, got your brain bucket, something to protect the eyes on a beautiful day like this, maybe something to protect the face against the sun. Everything's safe and ready to go. First thing you got to remember is you don't want to let that board get away from you. So if you put it down on the snow, whoa, flip it over, okay? Bindings on the snow, it's not going anywhere. Let's see how we put this board on. Always go with the front foot in first. Whether you're goofy or regular, put the front binding in first. Be very comfortable. Strap the ankle in first and the toe second. That way the binding will suck your heel right back into where it needs to be. Then you can flip the front part, flip the toe up second, and get that set and ready. You're going to do a lot of learning and a lot of turning on some flat snow first before you even strap that heel in. Front of the board, back of the board, toe side, heel side. Stuff to remember when we talk about what we're doing on the board. Front of the board, back of the board, toe side, heel side. Let's get a start on a simple J turn. Once your front foot is in on the board, bindings are solid, you're insecure. There's a lot of things we can learn to do in terms of balance and what we're going to do turning the board before we put our back foot into a binding. So we're going to learn a few things that we can do right now without the back foot in the binding that's going to make all the difference later on the hill. First thing we're going to try to do is a simple J turn. We'll show you what that looks like. Simple J turn, one foot's in the binding, the other foot is still out, makes it extra tough. You'll learn a lot more. You want to get your weight straight up over your feet, knees, hips, shoulders, all in a line. You don't want to be back here, which is a typical thing people do. They're afraid of the problem down there. You don't want to get too far forward. You want to be straight up over your knees. Shoulders, knees in a nice line. Hands aren't all over. Hands right here. Ready to just go for a little slide. Just going to do a gentle slide. We're going to let that board flatten out and go straight. And then we're going to do a toe side J turn, which means I'm just going to push my toes down a little bit, enough to make it slowly turn. You need to be patient and wait for that ride, and that board will start to turn and come to a stop. Let's see what it looks like. A little weight on the toes, brings the board gently around until we come to a stop. All right. Great job on that toe side J turn. 2 falls, 2 good ones, good to go. Do a few more of those and we're set. I just want to take a look at that same J turn, but now on the heel side. Same concept, weight balanced over both knees, even over the board, and then we just apply pressure to the heel side edge and wait for that board to come around in a nice little J. Let's see what it looks like. Sweet. Okay, putting that back foot into the board, you probably see a lot of people stand there and put it on. That's kind of the advanced trick. You'll probably see more people sit right down and put that board on. Looks like this. Make sure your heel gets well in. Don't put the toe clips on until the heel is in. Ratchet it right down, good and snug. Put your heel well into the back. Always put the heel in first. Crank that down nice and snug. Then you're ready to put the toe side on. Heel first, then the toe. Make sure you move your foot, the board moves. There's no movement of the foot without the board moving. Then you're in, you're ready to go. You should be able to feel those bindings a little bit through the tightness of your boot. Remember that you sat down across the slope of the hill. The hill's going downhill that way, so if you stand up, you shouldn't be going forward or back because the downhill's over there. You're right across the hill. When you go to stand up, just scooch forward, stand right up. Everything's cool. You're ready to slide on down. Now, turn your board down the hill a little bit and let her slide. Okay, you've had a couple of successful J turns, toe side and heel side with only one foot in, and now we've got our board on, we're locked in, we're ready to slide. Beginning, you want to slide with your weight on your heel side, okay? You're going to be kind of across the hill, heel side. Right now I'm toe side. That's not the way I want to be. How do we fix that? We might be really good and do a fancy jump up turnaround, or what I'm going to do, make it easy, roll over. There. Never had to worry about getting out of control. I'm ready to start a nice easy slide down the hill. Again, keep your weight stable over the 2 feet. Don't get in front of the board. Don't get in back of the board. Push on your toes, you're going to come around. Push on your heels, you're going to come this way. Generally kind of want to be on one edge or the other more than be flat. So I'm going to go straight, but I'm going to be kind of on the heel edge just to keep my position tracking down the slope. Let's ski together. My weight's square, I've got the weight in my heels. Try and keep that board on edge so I can track. If I go toe side, I'm going to go this way. Heel side will bring me back up. I want to bring her to a complete stop. Heel side.